in mummy, which the skillful made of maidens' hearts.
Indeed. Is it true?
Most veritable. Therefore look to it will.
And would to God that I've never seen it.
Ha! Wherefore?
Why do you speak so startlingly and rash?
Is it gone? Is it lost? Speak, is it out of the way?
I say it is not lost, but what and if it were?
Say you?
I say it is not lost.
Fetch it. Let me see it.
Why, so I can, sir. But I will not now. This is a trick to put me from my suit. I pray you, let Cassio be received again.
Fetch me the handkerchief. My mind misgives.
Oh, come, come. You will never meet a more sufficient man.
The handkerchief.
I pray you, talk me of Cassio.
The handkerchief.
A man that all his time hath founded his good fortunes on your love. Shared dangers with
The handkerchief!
In sooth, you are to blame.
Away.
Is not this man jealous? I saw this before. Sure, there's some wonder in this handkerchief. Oh, I'm most unhappy in the loss of it. It's not a year or two shows us a man. They're all but stomachs and we all but food. To eat us hungrily, and when they are full, they perish us. Look you, Cassio and my husband.
There is no other way. She must do it. And lo, the happiness. Go and importune her.
How now, good Cassio? What's the news with you?
Madam, my former suit. I do beseech you that by your virtuous means I may again exist. Be a member of his love, whom I, for the office of my heart, entirely honor. I would not be delayed if my offense had been of such mortal kind. Had not my service past, nor present sorrows, nor purposed merit in futurity can enter me into his love again. But to know so must be my benefit. So shall I clothe myself in a forced content, and shut myself up in some other course to fortune's arms.
Alas, thrice gentle Cassio. My advocation is not now in tune. My lord is not my lord. Were he in favor as in humor altered, so help me every spirit sanctified, for I have spoken for you all my best, and stood within the blank of his displeasure for my free speech. You must awhile be patient. What I can do I will, and more I will than for myself I dare. Let that suffice you.
Is my lord angry?
He went hence but now, certainly in strange unquietness.
Can he be angry? I have seen the cannons when it hath blown his ranks into the air, and like the devil from his very arm puffed his own brother. And can he be angry? Something of the moment then. I'll go see him. There's matter in it indeed if he be angry.
Prithee do so. Something sure of state, either from Venice or some unhatched practice made demonstrable here in Cyprus to him hath puddled his clear spirit. And in such cases men's natures do wrangle with inferior things, though great ones are their object. 'Tis even so, for let our fingers ache, and it induce our other healthful members even to that sense of pain. Nay, we must think men are not gods, nor of them look for such observances as fit the bridal. Beshrew me much, Amelia, I am, unhandsome warrior as I am, arraigning his unkindness with my soul. But now I find I'd suborned the witness, and he indicted falsely.
Pray heaven it be state matters as you think, and no conception, nor no jealous toy concerning you.
Alas, the day I never gave him cause.
But jealous souls would not be answered so. They are not ever jealous for the cause, but jealous for they are jealous. 'Tis a monster begot upon itself, born on itself.
Heaven keep that monster from Othello's mind.
Lady, amen.
I will go seek him. Cassio, walk hereabout. If I do find him fit, I'll move your suit and seek to effect it to my uttermost.
I humbly thank your ladyship.
with you, friend
What make you
Cassio.
from home? How is it with you, my most fair Bianca? And fate, sweet love, I was coming to your house.
And I was coming to your lodging, Cassio. What? Keep a week away? 7 days and nights? 8 hours, and lovers is absent hours, more tedious than the dial 8 times. Oh, weary reckoning.
Pardon me, sweet Bianca. I have this while with leaden thoughts been pressed, but I shall in a more continuate time strike off the score of absence. Sweet Bianca, take me this work out.
Oh, Cassio, whence came this? This is some token from a newer friend. To the felt absence now I feel a cause. Is it come to this?
Go to, woman! Throw your vile guesses in the devil's teeth from whence you have them. You are jealous now that this is from some mistress, some remembrance. No, in good troth, Bianca.
Why? Whose is it?
I know not, sweet. I found it in my chamber. I like the work well, let it be demanded, as like enough it will. I'll have it copied. Take it, and do it, and leave me for this time.
Leave you? Wherefore?
I do attend ye on the general, and think it no addition nor my wish to have him see me womaned.
Why, I pray you.
Not that I love you not.
But that you do not love me. I pray you, bring me on the way a little, and say if I shall see you soon at night.
But a little way that I can bring you, but I'll see you soon.
'Tis very good. I must be circumstanced.
Will you think so?
Think so, Iago.
What, to kiss in private?
An unauthorized kiss.
Or to be naked with her friend in bed? An hour more, not meaning any harm.
Naked in bed, Iago, and not mean harm. It is hypocrisy against the devil. They that do so virtuously, the devil their virtue tempts, and they tempt heaven.
Though they do nothing, 'tis a venial slip. But if I gave my wife a handkerchief,
What then?
why then 'tis hers, my lord. And being hers, she may, I think, bestow it on any man.
She is protectress of her honor too. May she give that?
Honor is an essence that's not seen. They have it very oft that have it not. But for the handkerchief,
By heaven! I most gladly would have forgot it. Thou saidst it comes o'er my memory, as that the raven or the infected house. Boding to all, he had my handkerchief.
I? What of that?
That's not so good now.
What if I had heard him say that he had seen you do you wrong? Or heard him say, as knaves be such abroad, that having by their own importunate suit or voluntary dotage of some mistress, convinced or supplied them, but they must blab.
Hath he said anything?
He hath, my lord, but be you well assured, no more than he'll unswear.
What hath he said?
Faith, that he did. I know not what he did.
What? What?
Lie.
With her?
With her, on her, what you will.
Lie with her? Lie on her? We say lie with her when they belie her. Oh, handkerchief, confession, handkerchief. First to be hanged, then to confess. First to be hanged, and then to confess. Oh, I tremble at it. Nature would not invest herself in such shadowing passion without some instruction. I tremble at it. It is not words that shake me thus. Pish. No, this.
Work on, my medicine, work. Thus credulous fools are caught, and many worthy and chaste dames even thus, all guiltless, must meet reproach. What ho, my lord! My lord, I say, Othello! How now, Cassio?
What's the matter?
My lord is fallen into epilepsy. This is his second fit. He had one yesterday.
Run about the temples,
No, forbear. The lethargy must have his quiet course. If not, he foams at the mouth and by breaks out into savage madness. Look, he stirs. Do you withdraw yourself a little while? I would on great occasion speak with you. How now, General? Have you not hurt your head?
Dost thou mock me?
I mock you. No, by heaven. Would you bear your fortune like a man?
A horned man's a monster and a beast.
There's many a beast then in a populous city, and many a civil monster.
Did you confess it?
Good sir, be a man. Think every bearded fellow that's but yoked may draw with you? There's millions now alive that nightly lie in those unproper beds they dare swear peculiar. Your case is better. Oh, 'tis the fiend's arch mock to lip a wanton in a secure couch and dispose her chase. No, let me know, and knowing what I am, I know what she shall be.
Oh, thou art wise. 'Tis certain.
Stand you a while apart. Confine yourself but in a patient list. Whilst you were here overwhelmed with your grief, a passion most unsuiting such a man. Cassio came hither. I laid good excuse upon your ecstasy, bade him anon return, and here speak with me, the which he promised. Do not engrave yourself a little, and mark the fleers, the jibes, and the scorns that dwell in every region of his face. For I will make him tell the tale anew, of where, how long, how oft, and when he is, and is again, to cope your wife. I say but mark his gesture. Marry patience, sir, or I will say you are all in spleen, and nothing of a man.
Dost thou hear, Iago? I will be found most cunning in patience, but dost thou hear? Most bloody.
That's not amiss, but yet keep time in all. Will you withdraw? Now will I question Cassio of Bianca, a hussif that by selling her desires buys herself bread and clothes. It is a creature that dotes on Cassio, as 'tis the strumpet's plague to beguile many and be beguiled by one. He, when he hears of her, cannot refrain from the excessive laughter. Oh, look where he comes. And he shall smile, Othello shall go mad, and his unbookish jealousy must construe poor Cassio's smiles, gestures, and light behavior quite in the wrong. How now, Lieutenant?
The worse that you give me the addition, whose want even kills me.
Ply Desdemona well, and you are sure on it. Now, if this suit lay in Bianca's cup, how quickly should you speed?
Alas, okay,
Look how he laughs already.
I never knew woman love man so.
alas, poor Faith. I think, in faith, she loves me.
No, he denies it faintly and laughs it out.
Do you hear, Cassio?
How come import you to tell him the story? Go to, well said, well said.
The cry goes out that you shall marry her. Do you intend it?
What? What? I marry her, a customer. Prithee, bear some charity to my wit. Do not think it unwholesome.
So, they laugh that way.
Faith, the cry goes out that you shall marry her.
Oh, prithee, say true.
And very villain else.
Have you scorned me?
Well, is the monkey's own giving out. She is persuaded I will marry her out of her own love and flattery, not out of my promise.
Now he begins the story.
She was the other day on the sea. She came there, and I was the other day on the sea bank with certain Venetians, and thither comes the bauble, and by this hand she falls me thus about my neck.
Crying out, dear Cassio, as it were. This gesture reports it.
I must leave her company.
Before me, look where she comes.
She's such a perfumed one. What do you mean by this haunting of me?
The devil and his dam haunt you. What do you mean? By the same handkerchief you gave me even now. I was a fine fool to take it. I must take out the work. A likely piece of work that you should find it in your chamber and not know who left it there. This is some minx's token, and I must take out the work. There. Give it to your hobby horse, wheresoever you had it. I'll take out no work on it.
Oh no. Sweet Bianca. How now? How now?
My heaven, that should be my handkerchief.
And you'll come to supper tonight? You may. And you will not come when you are next prepared for.
After her? After her?
If I must you rail in the streets, else?
Do you intend to sup there?
If I intend so.
Go to, say
Prithee,
no,
come will you?
go to, say no more.
How shall I murder him, Iago?
See how he laughed at his vice.
Iago,
And did you see the handkerchief?
is that mine?
Yours, by this hand. And to see how he prizes the foolish woman, your wife. She hath given it him, and he hath given it his whore.
I would have him 9 years of killing. A fine woman, a fair woman, a sweet woman.
Must forget that.
I let her rot and perish and be damned tonight, for she shall not live.
That's not your way.
Hang her. I do but say what she is, so delicate with her needle, an admirable musician. Oh, she can sing the savageness out of a bear, of so high, plenteous wit and invention.
She's worse for all this.
Oh, 1,000,000 times, but yet the pity of it, Iago. The pity of it, Iago.
If you are too fond of her iniquity, give her patent to offend. For if it touch not you, it comes near nobody.
I will chop her into messes. Cuckold me
That's foul.
with thine officer.
That's fouler.
Give me some poison, Iago, this night. I'll not expostulate with her lest her body and beauty unprovide my mind again. This night, Iago.
Do it not with poison. Strangle her in her bed, even the bed she hath contaminated.
Good. Good. The justice of it pleases. Very good.
As for Cassio, let me be his undertaker. You
Excellent.
shall hear more by midnight.
Very good. What noise is that?
Something from Venice, sure. 'Tis Lodovico, come from the Duke. And look, your wife is with him.
Save you, worthy general.
With all my heart, sir.
The Duke and Senators of Venice greet you.
I guess the instrument of their pleasures.
I bid you welcome to Cyprus, Signor.
And what's the news, good cousin Lodovico?
I hope you are well.
I thank you. And how does Lieutenant Cassio?
Lives, sir.
Cousin, there's fallen between him and my lord an unkind breach, but you shall make all well.
Are you sure of that?
My lord,
Swear you not to do as you will.
He did not call. He must be busy in his paper. Is there division twixt my lord and Cassio?
no, a most unhappy one. I would do much to atone them for the love I bear to Cassio.
Fire and brimstone!
My lord,
Are you wise?
what is he angry?
Maybe the letter moved him. For as I think, they do command him home, deputing Cassio in his government.
Trust me, I am glad on it.
Indeed.
My lord,
I am glad to see you mad.
why, sweet
Devil!
I've not deserved this. will not deserve this.
My lord, this would not be believed in Venice, though I should swear I saw it. 'Tis very much. She weeps. Make her amends.
Devil, devil! If that the earth could teem with woman's tears, each drop she falls would prove a crocodile. Out of my sight!
Not stay to offend you.
Be an obedient lady. My lord, I do beseech you, call her back.
Mistress!
My lord,
What would you with her, sir?
Who? I, my lord?
Ah, you did wish that I would make her turn. Oh, sir, she can turn, and turn, and yet go on. And she can weep, sir, as you say. And she's obedient, very obedient. Proceed you in your tears. Concerning this, sir, a well-painted passion I am commanded home. Get you away, I'll send for you anon. Sir, I obey the mandate and will return to Venice. Henceforth! Cassio shall have my place. So tonight I entreat that we may sup together. You are welcome to Cyprus. Goats and monkeys.
This the noble Moor, whom our full senate calls all in all sufficient. Is this the nature whom passion could not shake, whose solid virtue, not a dart of chance, not a shot of accident, could neither pierce nor grace?
He is much changed.
Is wit safe? Is he not light of brain?
Alas, alas. If what he is not. I would to heaven he were.
What? Strike his wife?
Faith, that's not so good. Yet would I know that that strike would prove the worst.
Is it his use? Or did the letters walk upon his blood and new create this fault?
Alas, alas, it is not honesty in me to speak what I have seen and known. I do ask, but you continue, and mark his courses so that I may save my speech.
Sorry that I'm deceived in him.
I've seen nothing then.
Nor ever heard, nor ever did suspect.
What? Did they never whisper?
Never, my lord.
Or send you out of the way?
Never.
Fetch her fan, her mask, or gloves, or nothing?
Never, my lord.
That's strange.
I durst, my lord, to wager she is honest. Lay down my soul at stake. If you think other, remove your thought. It doth abuse your bosom. If any wretch have put this in your head, let heaven requite it with a serpent's curse. For if she not be honest, chaste, and true, there's no man happy. The purest of their wives is foul as slander.
Bid her come hither. Go. She says as much, yet she's a simple board that cannot say as much. This is a subtle whore, a closet lock and key of villainous secrets. And yet, she'll kneel and pray. I have seen her do it.
my lord, what is your will?
Rachel, come hither.
What is your pleasure?
Look in my eyes. Let me see your face.
What horrible fancy is this?
Some of your function, mistress. Leave procreants alone and shut the door. Cough or cry a hem if anybody come. Your mystery, dispatch!
On my knees. What doth your speech import? I understand the fury in your words, but not the words.
Why? What art thou?
Wife, my lord. Your true and loyal wife.
Come, swear it! Damn thyself! Lest being like one of heaven, the devils themselves should fear to seize thee. Therefore be double downed. Swear thou art honest.
And doth truly know it.
Heaven truly knows thou art false as hell.
To whom, my lord, with whom? How are my faults?
Oh, Desdemona. Away! Away!
Heavy day. Why do you weep? Am I the motive of these tears, my lord? If haply you, my father, do suspect an instrument of this your calling back, lay not your blame on me. If you have lost him, why, I have lost him too.
Had it pleased heaven to try me with affliction, had they rained all kinds of sores and shames on my bare head, steeped me in poverty to the very lips, given to captivity me and my utmost hopes, even then I would have found in some place of my soul a drop of patience. But alas, to make me a fixed figure for the time of scorn to point his slow, unmoving finger at. Yet could I bear that too? Well, very well. But there, where I have garnered up my heart, where either I must live or must die, the fountain from which my current runs, or else dries up, to be discarded thence. Turn thy complexion there, thou young and rose-lipped cherubim. I there look grim as hell.
I hope my noble lord esteems me honest.
Oh, aye, as summer flies are in the shambles that quicken even with blowing. Oh, the weed, who art so lovely fair and smelled so sweet, that the sense aches at thee, which thou had ne'er been born.
Alas, what ignorant sin have I committed?
Was this fair paper, this most godly book, made to write whore upon? Committed? What committed? I should make very forges of my cheeks that send us up modesty, did I but speak thy deeds. Heaven stops the nose at it, and the body wind that kisses all it meets is hushed within the hollow moan of earth, and will not hear it. What committed? Impudent strumpet!
By heaven, you do me wrong.
Are you not a strumpet?
No, as I am a Christian. If to preserve this vessel for my lord from any other foul or unlawful touch be not to be a strumpet, I am none.
Not a whore.
No, as I shall be saved.
Is it possible?
Heaven bless us.
I took you for that cunning whore of Venice that married with Othello. You mistress that keep the office of St. Peter and the gate of hell. You, there's money for your pains.
Alas, what does this gentleman conceive? How do you, madam? How do you, my good lady?
Faith, half asleep.
What's the matter with my lord? Why with my lord, madam?
Who is that, Lord Amelia?
That is your sweet lady.
I have none. Do not talk to me, Amelia, for I cannot weep. Nor answers have I none save watch it go by water. Prithee, tonight lay on my bed my wedding sheets, remember, and call thy husband hither.
There's a change indeed.
Meet. It is very meet I should be used so. Alas, how have I been behaved that he might take the smallest opinion on my least misuse?
What is your pleasure, madam? How is it with you?
I cannot tell. Those that do teach young babes do it with gentle means and easy tasks.
What's the matter?
He might have chid me so, for I am a child to chiding.
What's the matter, lady?
Alas, Iago, my lord hath so abhorred her, thrown such despite and heavy terms upon her as true hearts cannot bear.
Am I that name, Iago?
What name, fair lady?
Such as she says my lord did say I was.
Called her a whore. Her beggar in his drink could not have laid such terms upon his cabinet.
Why did he so?
I do not know. I am sure I am none such.
Alas, alas, do not weep. Alas, today.
She forsook so many noble matches, her father and her country and her friends, to be called a whore.
would not make one weep. This is my wretched fortune.
Is she no room for it? How comes this trick upon me?
Nay, heaven doth know. I'll be hanged. If some eternal villain, some busy and insinuating rogue, some cozening slave, to get some office, hath not devised this slander, I'll be hanged else.
Aye. There is no such man. It is impossible.
If such there be, heaven pardon him.
A halter pardon him, and hell gnaw his bones. Why should he call her whore? Who keeps her company? What place, what time, what form, what likelihood? The most abused by some most villainous knave, some base notorious knave, some scurvy fellow. Oh heaven, that such companion sounds unfold and put in every honest hand a whip to lash the rascals naked through the world, even from the east to the west.
Speak within door.
Oh, fie upon them! Some such squire he was, that turned your wit the seamy side without, and made you to suspect me with the more.
You are a fool. Go to.
Good Iago, what shall I do to win my lord again? Good friend, go to him, for by this light of heaven I know not how I lost him. Here I kneel. If e'er my will did trespass against his love, either in discourse of thought or actual deed, or that mine eyes, mine ears, or any sense delighted them in any other form, or that I do not yet, or that I ever did, or that I ever will, though he do shake me off to beggarly divorcement, love him dearly. Comfort forswear me. Unkindness may do much, and his unkindness may defeat my life, but never, never taint my love. I cannot say, oh, it does